Welcome back to our message from our divine compassionate guides. My name is Julianne Duffy, and my purpose is to live, speak, and seek the truth in all forms to help reconnect humanity to the highest form of authenticity. I appreciate you joining me once again today, and my intention when I pull these cards is that the message will help heal, and serve those that come across it. And I do intend that this will be a message that will help you. So let's dive into our message for today. I am pulling from the Moonology Oracle cards by Yasmin Boland. So let's find out what our message is. Our first card, the gibbous moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. Oh, that's positive. We're getting closer to our goal. We've heard this a few times. The second part of our message, take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. So again, this one's just reminding us to take a moment, take some clarity. And then the last part of our message here, it's time to release the negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So that is the cards for us today. Let me just kind of get these out and kind of organized here. So let's take a deep breath in. And then as we exhale, so allow ourselves to get centered, and let's dive into each of these cards a little bit more to determine what is the message, what is the full message for today. So the word gibbous, meaning bulging, is what a descriptive word, right? And pulling this card at any time of the month suggests that the situation you're asking about is bulging with possibilities and coming to a peak. But it isn't an ending card. This is with a neat yes or no. Rather, you're being reminded that some adjustments may yet be required before you get what you want, though you're certainly on the right track, which is hopefully reassuring for you. However, there's also a sense that the situation is a bit tense, so don't push too hard. No matter when you pull this card, it suggests a very ripe time and a very ripe situation. So really what we're being told is what we've been going towards. It's on the verge. It's not completely there yet. It's not a wash yet. So it's not something we need to dispose of. We're on the right track, and that should give us a little bit of clarity and support, but we're not quite there yet. We're close, but we just have to keep the focus is really what I feel like that one's telling us. And then we jump to our next part. Take the time to breathe out, disseminating moon. The intensity of the full moon has abated, and what are you left? That's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked, and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. So again, we're close to achieving our goals. We're kind of at that peak moment, and this is telling us, I feel like, it's our time to just take a note of what has happened this far towards our goals. So kind of like that moment, that time, that not pushing right now, just kind of reviewing, which seems appropriate. We're coming towards the end of the year. It's a great time to kind of review. And I feel like that's what this one's really saying. Be honest with yourself. If you feel bad about your current situation, then remind yourself that the life goes in a cycle. So it's positive and negative. So depending on where you are at with that goal, maybe you're feeling like it's not as positive. Remember, it's a cycle, vice versa. And this is not the ideal time to start something new. So this one's just telling us to take that break, reflect on what we've been doing. We're getting close to achieving that first goal, but this is not a time to just throw everything out the door and start something completely different. That's not what we want to do here. The disseminating moon is a time to breathe out. Give yourself some time off and think about what has happened and what is past. So really just kind of reflecting on where we're going with what we're trying to achieve right now. Because we're close, but don't throw it out. It's not time to let go of that. It's just a time to reflect, a time to stop and just breathe, right? And then the last part of our message, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hit my stand. I get a little excited when I tell these messages and go through them, don't I? It's time to release the negativity. So if you're feeling paranoid, acting weird, this card is a very direct message from the cosmos to stop it. Stop being weird. Worrying yourself is pointless. It's time to release any negativity you have around the situation you're asking about. So we are reviewing, and if you have negativity, that is not going to help you. That might be why we're right now stuck. We're really close. It's not the yes or no, but we might be stuck because we have some negative thoughts or something recently is pulling us to not be super positive about it. And that's why we're being told to reflect, is because any of these negative things, we need to let go. They're not going to help us assist in getting to our goal there. It's time for you to feel all your feelings. There could be some nastiness in the air when you pull this card. If that's the case, take it as a sign to move away from anyone or anything you feel is toxic. So if you're getting some toxic ideas, if there are toxic people that are affecting you on your goal, it is time to take that moment, reflect, and decide you might want to release these. We're going into a brand new year. It's always a good time to reflect. It doesn't matter if it's January or not. Really, most people are not very successful deciding just to start January 1st doing something. Most people will not be successful. When you decide to do something is the best time to do it. But whether we're doing it or not, we're coming to that reflective time. So take that moment to reflect, and if it is not helping you to achieve your goal, this is telling you to get rid of it. Like just let it go. It's not the energy you need. And for some, however, this can be a totally different meaning. This could be a really positive time to use your magic and what is inside you to be able to be created. So this could also be that whole thing that we're just escalating. So if we don't have a whole lot of negativity, this can be the reverse, that we've got a lot of positivity, and it's really going to help us push through to achieving our goal. So the full moon in Scorpio is also a time of magic. If you were thinking of making some magic, this is your sign to do it. So release whatever is not helping you, and then start stepping into your divine power. Start making that manifestation to help create and achieve the goal that is literally right there. It's waiting for you to just grab it, to just achieve it completely. So that is our message. You're very close to achieving your goal, the Gibsis moon. But again, it's not quite a straight yes or no. We're still working on it. This is reminding you, it's a time that we need to reflect on how everything is going. And part of that reflection is going to see if there's stuff we need to release from here. Like some stuff like people, situations, that it's time to just let that go. Reflect on it so we can go forward to achieving our goal. But again, it's not time to start something brand new. We're reflecting on what we're existingly doing. Don't throw what you've been doing out the door. You've been working forward towards it. Don't let that go. As always, I do intend that this will help heal and serve you in the most divine way. And until tomorrow, have a beautiful day. Namaste.